What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views, the podcast where
Jason and David are coming at it. Oh my God. Kevin Hart's on the show.
Kevin Hart is not on the show.
Khloe Kardashian's going to be here.
Not here either.
David's going to propose to Natalie.
Possibly.
All on today's Views.
Matt, are you down?
No.
Okay, roll the intro music.
I just want to say that just because I bring light to certain situations and they might start arguments doesn't mean that I am the person that is instigating an argument.
No, I think you're the instigator.
100% not.
I think you're the instigator. Jay, do we ever get into arguments, me and you?
No, we just do everything you say.
Exactly.
No, that's not it.
That's it. That's it.
Jay, say it's not it. Yesterday, Jason was going to go Google something, and as he pulled up his
Not in front of Jen.
So I'm going to say,
Oh my God.
as he pulled out his
Good
Google,
one. I want to hear.
as he pulled out his Google, it was me and Natalie in the car right by him, and porn.
Oh,
Porn starts
no.
playing.
No. And Natalie goes,
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's fucking just embarrassing.
I was watching stuck porn because I was researching it.
No, you
What's
weren't.
stuck
That was not
porn?
stuck.
What's
That was not.
stuck porn?
You don't know what
You know what
stuck porn is?
Like, watch it enough to
Here's
know the
round
different
2 of awkward
categories.
questions. Natalie, do you watch porn?
What?
Do you watch porn?
You
Natalie's
just
like,
busted her.
That didn't.
Didn't
Natalie,
sound
that
good at
sounded
all.
like a.
Here we go.
That's-
With awkward question.
Natalie, all you had to say was
number-
no.
Natalie, that sounded like a yes. Dude, she fucking froze and just went, what? Okay, so you watch porn.
How dare you say ew from my porn when clearly you watch porn too, Natalie?
It's different when you're watching porn, man. It fucking
Yeah,
creeps
right,
me
fair
out.
enough.
Yeah, it's
Oh
fucking
my
scary.
What is this
Yeah.
porn?
First time I ever saw porn was I think we had like a laptop that our family used, and it was in my room, and my mom opened it, and it was fucking open on Pornhub. And I was sitting on my bed, and she was in my room, and it was just Pornhub. And I remember my mom turning around just smiling, and I was like, that's not, and it genuinely wasn't me. I don't know who.
You don't have to lie to us, Dave.
No. I swear
Who was it?
It wasn't me. I don't know if it was like one of my friends fucking with me or if it was I don't know who it was. Anyway, so and I was like, it's not me, and she's looking at me smiling, and I'm like, I was so fucking embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
So embarrassed. And that was
Well, that's because you didn't date girls, and so your mom's like, "Oh, David does like girls."
oh, you think that's where she found out that I like
That's why she's
girls?
smiling.
I didn't tell you what kind of porn it was.
That's true. No.
Why do you think you need a vacation?
Pick a
Explain that
mountain.
to me. Explain
I'm just really run down.
from what?
Just traveling
From
and doing the
from
videos.
living the fucking coolest life ever?
Yeah.
What car do you drive, Jay?
Fuck, I should have never accepted that car from you. I knew
That's
it.
how he gets you.
I knew it.
I
I knew
have
when you
two,
gave it to me
Jason. How do you
that
think I
when you
feel?
left the car with me, I got in it by myself, and I was like, fuck. I was like, by accepting this car, he has fucking over me.
I have never held that against you.
You've never, no, you haven't.
No.
But there are days when you'll call, and I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to go over there. And then I'll just look at my Tesla, and I'll be like, all right, here I go.
The Tesla just opens its door automatically. It's like, get in, Jason. Get in, you owe him. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Every time I'm going slow, I fucking hit something. And I also always say, you don't know how many accidents you avoid by going faster. But I don't agree with going that fast. That's crazy.
I don't always
agree,
do
like,
it, dude.
Going like 70, whatever, in a 60.
You don't go 70 and a 60, you fucking liar! You're lying to my face.
Okay, I go like 80. 80.
Why the fuck you lying?
60 is a highway. You're not going 80 on the
70
highway.
and a
You're going
60.
faster.
Yeah.
My fucking ass,
How
bro.
fast am I going on the highway? No, Natalie's with me the most. How fast am I going?
Like 95.
No, I'm fucking not. No, I'm not.
Yes,
No, I'm
I'm
not.
I'm just kidding. No, like
Yeah, you are.
85. 85.
No, 85. Genuinely
Okay, but the
85.
thing
Yeah.
is, you don't even realize how fast you're going because you're just used to it.
Wait, well, Natalie, play
Drop
us
an
a
album, Nat.
Natalie, play us a voice memo. I'm so
Let me
confused.
see if I have one.
I'm a survivor. I'm not
She plays the wrong voice memo. It's just her crying about her job. And then he told me. Okay,
My
just-
mom told him I pooped.
my mom told her I
recorded to
shit
my
twice a day.
therapist.
And I told her to cover my ass. No pun intended.
Okay, wait. It's labeled Castle on the Hill, so I think it's Ed Sheeran.
Wow, you fucking label your song?
That's a tough song to sing.
Natalie, you're a
Take-
freak. I
take
didn't know you
one.
label them.
No auto-tune.
Castle on the Hill, 7 p.m. Just had brunch. I think this is the one. In parentheses, show this one to the agent first. Hey, what the fuck? Go, play it.
Oh my god.
Go. Play it. No, play it for all of us to hear at the same time, and hold the mic up to it.
David, it's so bad.
Let me hold it because you're gonna pull it away. Give
Okay,
me.
Castle.
Oh my God, Natalie, you're literally so brave.
Okay.
I could never do this.
Okay, here it is. This is Castle on the Hill.
Turn the volume all the way up. Make sure it's all the way up.
Okay, this one's a 13-second one right here. Okay, here we go.
This is really brutal.
This is Castle on the Hill.
I like the accent.
My English accent.
Holy,
Castle. Not the castle. That
That wasn't
castle.
like that.
that's fucking crazy.
Okay, don't listen to more because I don't know what's on there.
I want this to be my ringtone. Just. Natalie's calling. Hold on. That's
We
fucking.
should have Aaron walk down the aisle to that.
That's crazy, man. I just be imagining like you sitting next to me making a joke.
And we're just like we're smiling, feeding each other sprinkle cupcakes.
My favorite is when you make the same joke with whatever situation we're in. Like we'll be by the Empire State Building, and I'll be like, "Wow, that's a crazy building," and Jonah will go, "Imagine I eat it."
I do make a lot of eating jokes.
Wherever we are, like we could be like literally standing right by the ocean. Like, imagine I swallow all of this. and the joke works for any situation.
I had a really funny moment with your parents when I was in Chicago. We were sitting there, and you were upstairs, and I said to both of them, I said, wow, it must be so amazing that. What do you think about David? Like, it was really. I think I was like kind of loopy from flying.
Yeah, who says that?
I know. And then I think Paula said something like, "Yes, but for how long?" but why? But he's too. You know, it was like I was trying to get him just to be like, yeah, it's amazing, you know, but he was like, but no, he wouldn't concede. He's like, but we worry about him, and he worries too much about the edit, you know. Sometimes it's done. He goes, enough. You don't have to keep trying and editing.
Sure.
I mean, I can't remember what Christina said. She's right here, so I can't make it up. Like I just made up what your dad said. Best part is after I had that really awkward conversation with David's parents, David came down from upstairs, like wet head, all showered. And he walks in and he goes, "Yo, Jay, my parents are trying to steal clout from me." He's like, "Yo, he's trying to take my clout. Look at these two." His dad's sitting in like bike shorts and just watching TV.
Clout?
quietly.
What's clout? If tomorrow,
I can't answer the question honestly and not be selfish.
No, if tomorrow you could snap your fingers.
Honestly, I don't want to lose you.
No, if tomorrow you could snap your fingers and
Yeah.
give me a girl I love,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like just introduce me to this girl that I'm like gonna fall in love with. Would you do it?
No.
No. Why?
Because then I'd lose you.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that'd be tough.
I mean, it'd be tough.
I would never ever vlog again.
No. And
Fuck.
the podcast, forget it. You'd burn the equipment.
I'd start a fire, a romantic fire on the beach with the podcast equipment.
Yeah,
Don't
dude.
worry, we could just light these microphones on fire. I won't need to use them ever again because I love you.
If you could give me a girlfriend, would you give me a girlfriend?
Absolutely not.
No, you wouldn't, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's-
girlfriends are dangerous. It's like,
Yeah.
especially when I like first start dating. I mean, I'm hooked, and I cannot think of anything or do anything else other than date that person, and that's definitely not something that I want to.
You always say that. You said that to me once, and it really scared me. You were like, "Guys, you know, if I get a girlfriend, I could just dip." And I looked into your eyes. At first, I was like, "Fuck, he's kidding." And I looked into your eyes. I'm like, "Oh, he's not kidding at all."
No, yeah. I mean, like if I find something that I seriously like, and the problem is when I find somebody that I really like
Yeah.
all my logic goes out the window.
Yeah.
So like I'll start saying things like, "Who really needs the vlog? Like all you need is somebody you love.
Right.
Like that's what life is all about."
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go to Hawaii for 8 months. You know.
Yeah.
So if I start talking like that, please fucking stop me. The reason I like taking Jason to a lot of parties is because every single comedian has a story with Jason. And it's, I mean, it's usually like, yeah, we were at the club together and I spit on him, or it's,
Yeah. No, it's usually like, "Oh yeah, you're in that audition and like it didn't work out."
The crazy part about Jason is like he was there for the come up of all these other comedians.
That's so crazy. Like he was any comedian you can name now. Jason has been in the room with them at one point and been on the same level as them. That's kind of cool. You're like you're like the Good Luck Chuck of comedians. Good.
Well, because that's a conference.
Because I usually speak at colleges, and this time I'm going to a conference, and like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it means necessarily. Like I know it's at a hotel rather than at the actual school, and there's other speakers like Ted Cruz, Jesse Eisenberg, like Sophia Bush. There's a bunch of other speakers. But like when I go to colleges, I do like Q&As. Like I don't give like fucking full on speeches. So I'm scared. Like I'm asking Jason if it's a conference because like what a conference is because I'm scared that it's going to be like, okay, now Jesse Eisenberg will deliver his State of the Union address to the school, and then I come up and I answer questions about why Jason's balls are so saggy. Like I'm scared that I'm gonna go up on stage. I'm not gonna match up with the rest of the talent there.
You also asked me, is it in one room? I'm like, I don't know.
I would love the title.
I was gonna say, I think it's pretty cool how we all work together and we all get along.
You know
And
what?
there's not too much ego around here.
That's great, Jason. Except for the fact.
Does not give a fuck.
So I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was like, what can my title like evolve into, right? Because like, you know, I've been an assistant for a little while now. What can I possibly be? Like the opportunity.
Yeah, you have to work. You have to work hard to evolve. That's the thing. That's
Well,
the catch.
that is the catch, and I am doing exactly that.
Can't evolve without working hard, right, Jay? You know that. You know that more than anybody.
So
you want a new title? Well, fucking earn it. Okay, sorry. Go.
Queen of locking herself in her room.
All right, go. Queen of taking vacations. Guess what? Today, Natalie. Monday, first day of the week. First day of the week. I'm looking at her Instagram stories. She's out to lunch. She's at like a thrift store having fun. Her friend Sammy's in town. She just saw her a week ago in New York.
Okay.
It's just okay. Go. Sorry. What is your new
when
title?
your friends come to town, you do whatever the fuck you want. God forbid I take mine to
I'm
lunch.
CEO. Of course.
Guess what I am, David?
What are you? What's your new title?
CFO, Chief of Fucking. Oh wait, no,
Nothing.
shit! I fucked it up.
Chief of fucking.
Natalie, that's gross.
So it is true about you and Todd.
That's what you're doing when you lock yourself in your room? Oh fuck.
Chief of fucking.
Chief of fucking. That is, whatever you do with Todd is none of our business.
All right, relax with the Todd narrative, all right?
Okay, sorry, Chief of
Okay,
fucking.
you're on the line with David and his chief of fucking, Natalie.
All right, go. Armenian people are just so fun, and they love. The best part about Armenian people is how much they love being Armenian. I don't think they're. Yes, it is. I don't think there is a race or like a group of human beings that are more proud to be what they are than Armenians. I mean, every time.
Today we were there was some business going on in Glendale, and this kid was acting like a jackass with his car, and then Susie went over and had a conversation with this older Armenian man, and I felt like we were in another country.
Yeah,
Susie handled it. She was like,
Susie first went up to him and was like, "Hey, you see those kids being assholes?" And he's like, "Yeah, should I call the police?" And then all of a sudden, like Susie's like Armenian radar kicks in, and then she goes, and he goes, "Arubara," and like all of a sudden, like fucking, they're both speaking Armenian. That's the craziest part about Glendale, where Susie lives, is everybody's Armenian. It's like being in the fucking country.
Yeah.
And I don't meet people as proud of who they are as Armenians. Like I'll be driving down the street and someone will go, "David, I love your videos." I go, "Thank you," and they'll go, "I'm Armenian." and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Armenians love to be Armenian.
Free shit
you know
because I
what?
know
It's
Susie.
crazy. The Kardashians love to be Armenian too.
Yeah, I mean,
They love it. They tell everybody, they're like, "I'm Armenian." You know the song, "And I'm proud to be an American"? That was written by the Armenians. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. Another thing I noticed about Armenians is
love
like
their own jokes.
Another thing I noticed about Armenians is we can be like at dinner at Susie's house, and there'll be like a block of cheese, and Susie's mom will go, "This is Armenian cheese," and everything that they have in the refrigerator is Armenian. It can be a fucking can of Coke, and she'll be like, "This is Armenian Coke." Yeah, they basically like anything they touch, they're like, "It belongs to Armenia now."
This is
Armenian Coke.
watermelon.
It's same as American Coke, but it's from Armenia, so Armenian
from
Coke.
Armenia.
No, thankfully.
Another
But
fun fact about Susie. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off about talking about your house burning down, but Susie loves to receive.
Stop, David!
She loves receiving compliments.
You could be at a funeral.
Yeah.
Someone could have died, and someone in the middle of the speech could be like, "Mike was a great man," and Susie would be like, "What did he think about me?"
That's exactly it.
He's so right.
Guys, and also please take your headphones off if you're fucking listening to Susie's laugh. It may have shattered your ears. And then there was another thing. We were in the car the other day, and I think like Aaron or somebody was
Coachella.
yeah. Oh yeah. We invited Susie to Coachella, and Susie kind of like found out in the car, and she was so excited. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm going to Coachella with everybody." And she goes, "So tell me exactly how you guys first decided to invite me to go to Coachella."
Well, we all put our robes on, our Vlog Squad robes,
You know
and we
what- you know-
had a meeting.
Susie wanted us to like describe like so like who brought me up and like how did everyone react? Like did everyone like the idea of me going to Coachella?
You want to know something?
What?
Something I really, since I'm on your guys' podcast, I think that I need to tell you guys something. I have to come clean.
Yes.
So we've known each other for about like 3-4 years now, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I always ask myself, and
I can't imagine what this is.
I know.
every once in a while, I always ask myself, am I a part of the Vlog Squad?
Yeah, you're definitely a part of our group, Susie. You don't have to say Vlog Squad ever again, but you're a part of our friend group.
Thank you so much for welcoming me.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it.
I was like a sophomore or junior in high school when I was like, wow, Madison Beer, that's the woman, right?
Aw.
So there was a day where her nudes leaked, but they weren't your nudes. So I feel like I can talk about it.
Sure.
There was like
Here's the real story. There's 2 videos that came out. There was one of a girl virtually fingering herself on a bed. That was not me. And then there was another one that was me, but it was literally, there was no nudity was even involved. It was like me in a bra, basically. And these videos came out together of people being like, oh, look, it's Madison Beer. And I was like, wait, hold on. That one's not. But I knew the other one was. So I just publicly was like, yo, those are not me.
Oh, right.
Because what am I going to do? Be like, well, that one is, but that one's not.
Right,
so I was
sure.
like, no, they're not me. And I was also 15 at the time, traumatized and not really wanting my naked body on social media. So anyway, back to your story.
the video I saw wasn't her.
But in my mind, it was.
But 15-year-old me was like, that's her.
And many of my friends told me, David, it is confirmed. That is not Madison.
And I was like, you're on. The tissues in my room say otherwise. Then this is what happens. That video leaked. That wasn't actually her. And I tweet out at Madison. This is when I had like 3,000 followers on Vine, right? I was not doing social media. I tweet out, I was like, can we stop getting mad at this video and just appreciate how beautiful Madison Beer is? And I tweeted it at her. And she saw it, and she followed me because,
Which I have no recollection of, which is so unfortunate.
of course not.
I wish
because
I
I was
remembered this.
one of 10,000 people that was tweeting about
I
this
probably was
video.
like, oh, this guy's so nice, like supporting me during such a hard time, and I just followed him.
So she followed me, and then fast forward like 4
years.
4 or 5 years later, I ran into her at. So no, I was.
Didn't I ask you for your number too?
You did, and I was like, "What the fuck?" You asked me for my number.
Yeah,
I
I was
was
like, "You wanna hang out
craziest thing.
later?"
This is crazy. It still is crazy. And then I went home, and I didn't even go home. She got off the red carpet, and I went on Twitter and I blocked her, and then unblocked her because when you block somebody, they're no longer following you. And I didn't want I didn't want to have to explain to Madison why she was following me already. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because then she'd be like, "Oh, I already follow you." She would have been so fucking confused.
So confused. That's true.
Yeah, and I would have been like, "Oh, there's the video that leaked," and I.
You're smart. Wow.
Yeah,
that
so
is smart.
yeah,
We
and
stand a
now
smart
we're
kid.
here, and now she's on my couch in my living room. Life is fucking crazy.